Welcome, kindred spirits, to a place of positivity, passion, and purpose. We're thrilled to present to you our video dedicated to Roberto Firmino. Enjoy. Roberto Firmino Barbosa da Oliveira, born to October 1991, is a Brazilian professional footballer who plays as a forward or attacking midfielder for Saudi Pro League club Al-Ahli, whom he captains, and the Brazil national team. After starting his career with Figueirense in 2009, Firmino spent 4.5 seasons at TSG Hoffenheim. His 16 goals in 33 games in the Bundesliga season earned him the award for the league's breakthrough player. In July 2015, he signed for Liverpool, where he earned plaudits for his creativity, goalscoring and workrate. Manager Jürgen Klopp referred to Firmino as the engine that propelled the club's counter-pressing system. He formed a formidable attacking trio with Mohamed, Salah and Sadio after the departure of Philippe Coutinho. In the season, Firmino won the UEFA Champions League, and the following campaign claimed the UEFA Super Cup, FIFA Club World Cup after scoring the winner in the final, and the Premier League title. He also won the FA Cup and the FL Cup with Liverpool in the season. Firmino is widely regarded as a cult hero in Liverpool. In 2023, Firmino decided not to extend his contract at Liverpool, and eventually left on a free transfer to Saudi club Al-Ahli after 8 years at Liverpool. Firmino made his international debut for Brazil in November 2014. He represented the nation at the 2015, 2019 and 2021 Copa America, as well as the 2018 FIFA World Cup. As we enter this new chapter, let's navigate the complexities of early life and unravel its multifaceted nature. Firmino was born in the Trapiche do Barra neighborhood of Macy, Alagoas, growing up near the Estadio Repele. He grew up in a poor family and was described as being humble and football mad. His father Jose was a street vendor and his mother was a housewife. He also has a sister. Firmino began playing for his school team, earning a trial at local club CRB. At 13, Firmino joined the youth team of CRB. He initially wore the No. 5 shirt, which in Brazil is reserved for the most defensive midfielder. When required, he also played as a defender. In this chapter, we'll be shedding light on early career and its role in shaping our understanding. Firmino joined Figueirense youth setup in 2008, aged 17. After starting out at CRB, he was discovered by a dentist, Marcellus Portela. With the latter, he was mainly used as a defensive midfielder. Firmino made his first team debut on 24 October 2009, coming on as a half-time substitute in a home loss against Ponte Preta in Serie B. Firmino scored his first goal on 8 May 2010, with the winner in an away win against Socotono. He contributed with 8 goals in 36 appearances during the season, as Figueirense FC returned to Serie A after a 2-year absence. Let's now shift our focus to TSG Hoffenheim and explore the ways in which it shapes our perspective. Firmino signed with TSG Hoffenheim in December 2010, with the contract running until June 2015. He formally arrived at Hoffenheim on 1 January 2011. Then Hoffenheim manager Ernst Tanner commented that they were pleased to hire a Brazilian talent. He made his debut a month after his signing in a Bundesliga defeat against Mainz 5, where he came on as a 75th substitute for Sebastian Rudy. He scored his first goal for the club on 16 April, the only goal of a league victory against Eintracht Frankfurt. He was dropped from the first team squad along with Chido Obosi at the end of November 2011 for showing up late for training, missing the league match against Bayer Leverkusen. He scored 2 more goals that season, against Wolfsburg and Borussia Mönchengladbach. In the season, Firmino made 36 appearances and scored 7 goals in all competitions. In July 2013, Russian club Lokomotiv Moscow made a €12 million bid for Firmino. Hoffenheim captain Andreas Beck hailed Firmino's development as outstanding in August 2013. On 27 March 2014, Firmino extended his contract with the club, signing a 3-year extension. He finished the Bundesliga season tied as the fourth highest scorer with 16 goals, and was named the league's breakthrough player. Now, let's shift our focus to early years and embark on an intellectual exploration of its various dimensions. On 23 June 2015, Hoffenheim and Firmino agreed terms for him to transfer to Premier League club Liverpool for up to £29 million on conclusion of the tournament, subject to a work permit. Liverpool confirmed the signing the following day, subject to a medical. The deal was finalised on 4 July. Firmino made his debut on 9 August, replacing Jordan Ibe for the final 12 minutes of a win away to Stoke City. On 21 November, Firmino scored his first goal for Liverpool in a victory over Manchester City at the City of Manchester Stadium. This came after new manager Jürgen Klopp moved Firmino to centre-forward ahead of Christian Benteke. In January 2016, Firmino was described by Paul Little of the Irish Examiner as steadily improving during his first season in England, although an inability to combine with centre-forward Christian Benteke drew criticism. However, in 2016, Firmino's form improved as Klopp played him alone up front in a false nine role. He scored braces against Arsenal and Norwich City that month, the latter performance, in which he also assisted in a win, earned comparisons to Raheem Sterling and Luis Suarez. With his form improved, Firmino was voted to be Liverpool's Player of the Month in January. On March 10 he scored his first Europa League goal for Liverpool in a win over rivals Manchester United at Anfield. Firmino ended the season as Liverpool's league top scorer with 10 goals. On 23 August, Firmino scored his first goal of the season, scoring in a win over Burton Albion in the second round of the EFL Cup. Firmino scored his first league goals of the season in a win over Leicester City, scoring a brace on 10 September. Thus, Firmino became the first player to score in front of Anfield's new main stand in that game. On 29 October, Firmino scored in a win over Crystal Palace, and on 6 November he scored in a over Watford. The latter result saw Liverpool move to first position in the league table, the first time under Klopp. Firmino finished the season with 11 goals in 35 appearances in the Premier League, and 12 in 41 in all competitions. Brace yourself for an in-depth analysis as we navigate through season, Champions League runner-up and its far-reaching implications. Before the start of the season, Firmino switched his shirt number to 9, with new signing Mohamed Salah taking his number 11. Firmino scored his first goal of the new season on 12 August, scoring a penalty in a draw with Watford. On 23 August, Firmino scored in a win over his former club TSG Hoffenheim in the second leg of the UEFA Champions League play-off, with Liverpool winning on aggregate to qualify for the UEFA Champions League group stage. On 6 December, he scored in a historic win over Spartak Moscow in the Champions League. On 17 December, he scored in an away win over AFC Bournemouth, a result which saw Liverpool become the first team in Premier League history to win 4 consecutive away games by a margin of at least 3 goals. On 5 January 2018, during a FA Cup match against rivals Everton, Firmino was the subject of controversy following a clash with Everton defender Mason Holgate. Holgate pushed Firmino into the advertising boards, which was followed by the pair exchanging words, with Firmino seemingly insulting the player. Following the match, Holgate accused Firmino of racially abusing him, which he denied. A day later, the Football Association opened an investigation on the matter. Nearly 2 months later, after they had taken statements from 12 different players, several referees and consulted to Portuguese lip readers, the Football Association cleared Firmino of any offence as a result of insufficient evidence. On 14 January 2018, Firmino scored in a home win over Manchester City, which saw Liverpool end City's unbeaten league run. On 27 January, Firmino scored and missed a penalty in a defeat to West Bromwich Albion in the 4th round of the FA Cup. On 14 February, Firmino scored in a dominant away win over Porto in the first leg of the Champions League round of 16. On 10 April, He scored in a win over Manchester City in the second leg of the quarter-finals of the UEFA Champions League, which saw Liverpool advance to the semi-finals with an aggregate win. On 29 April, Firmino signed a new long-term contract with Liverpool. Firmino started and played the whole 90 minutes in the 2018 Champions League final, with Liverpool losing to Real Madrid. During the season, Firmino, Mohamed, Salah, Philippe Coutinho and Sadio made up a prolific attacking quartet, dubbed the Fab Four, in reference to the rock band The Beatles, also from the same city as the club. Following the mid-season exit of Coutinho, the three remaining players were dubbed as the Fab Three, with the trio having a total of 91 goals between them at the end of the season. Firmino was Liverpool's joint top goalscorer in the Champions League, together with Salah, with 11 goals. Firmino was also included in the Champions League squad of the season. The season was Firmino's most prolific in his Liverpool career, as he scored 27 goals in all competitions. Without wasting any more time, let's jump into the fascinating world of season Champions League victory. After going goalless in all three matches played in August, Firmino scored his first goal of the season in a Premier League win over Leicester City on 1 September. On 15 September he scored in Liverpool's league win over Tottenham Hotspur at Wembley Stadium, a game that saw him leave the field 15 minutes before the end with an eye injury. He came off the bench 3 days later to score the stoppage time winner in Liverpool's Champions League win against Paris Saint-Germain at Anfield. On 29 December, Firmino scored his first Liverpool hat-trick in a win over Arsenal, scoring 2 goals in 3 minutes and the second-half penalty. On 19 January 2019, he scored Liverpool's 1,000th goal at Anfield in the Premier League era in a win over Crystal Palace. On 1 June, Firmino started for Liverpool in the 2019 Champions League final against Tottenham Hotspur, making a comeback after missing the last few weeks of the season with injury. Firmino played for 60 minutes before being substituted as Liverpool won the match to claim the title. In this segment, we'll be unraveling the complexities of season, Premier League title and exploring its multifaceted nature. On 14 August 2019, Firmino came off the bench in the 2019 UEFA Super Cup against Chelsea in a match that Liverpool won in a penalty shootout. The game had finished after 120 minutes, with Firmino setting up both goals for Sadio before Firmino scored the first penalty in the shootout win. On 31 August, Firmino became the first Brazilian player to score 50 goals in the Premier League when he netted the third goal in a win over Burnley. At the 2019 FIFA Club World Cup in December, Firmino scored the winning goal in a semi-final win over Monterrey. He was named man of the match in the final 3 days later after scoring the winner against Flamengo as Liverpool won the competition for the first time. Firmino also won the Premier League that season. Get ready to uncover the mysteries surrounding domestic double and departure as we navigate its intriguing terrain. On 13 May 2021, he scored 2 goals in an away win over Manchester United, in Liverpool's first victory at Old Trafford since March 2014. During their following match at West Bromwich Albion, Firmino captained Liverpool for the first time, as he was the longest-serving player in the team. Thus, Firmino became the 16th player to wear the armband under Jürgen Klopp, with regular captain Jordan Henderson and vice-captains James Milner, Virgil van Dijk, and Georginio Wijnaldum all either injured or on the bench, leading the Reds to a 2-1 victory. He missed the 2022 EFL Cup final due to injury. Firmino also earned a runners-up medal in the UEFA Champions League, losing the final to Real Madrid. Liverpool narrowly missed out on the chance to achieve a historic quadruple, coming second in the Premier League and the UEFA Champions League but winning both the EFL Cup and the FA Cup. On 30 July 2022, Firmino started for Liverpool in the club's win over Manchester City in the FA Community Shield at the King Power Stadium. Firmino scored his 100th goal for Liverpool on 27 August 2022 when he got 2 in the win against AFC Bournemouth. On 5 March, Firmino scored the last of Liverpool's goals in a historic victory against Manchester United. On 10 March 2023, Liverpool announced Firmino would leave Liverpool at the end of the season after he decided not to extend his contract. Liverpool manager Jürgen Klopp said he was a little bit surprised by the decision but wished Firmino good luck, saying that he would be grateful forever for his influence and impact at Liverpool. Firmino later said that it was time to leave the club. Former player Danny Murphy described him as a cult hero who the fans adored. Firmino scored a late equaliser against Aston Villa in his last home game for Liverpool at Anfield on 20 May 2023. Firmino also scored in his last ever game for Liverpool on 28 May 2023, being assisted by fellow Brazilian Fabinho. In homage to Firmino, a mural was painted in Liverpool, which he visited before his departure. At the end of the season, Liverpool narrowly missed out on Champions League qualification. Firmino concluded his playing career at Liverpool as the highest-scoring Brazilian player in both the history of Liverpool and the Premier League, with a total of 82 goals. Now, let's shift our perspective and explore Al-Ahli from a different angle. On 4 July 2023, Firmino joined Saudi professional league club Al-Ahli, signing a contract until 2026. On 11 August 2023, Firmino scored a hat-trick against Al-Ahli in his first competitive game for Al-Ahli. Let's now turn our gaze towards international career and explore the fascinating connections it has to offer. Firmino said that it was his dream to play in the national team, though he had no contact with national team manager Dunga. On 23 October 2014, Firmino received his first call-up to Brazil national team for the friendly matches against Turkey and Austria. He commented, "I'm very happy about the nomination and would especially like to thank the team." He debuted in a win over Turkey on 12 November, replacing fellow debutant Luis Adriano for the last 17 minutes. Firmino scored his first goal 6 days later in the latter match, away win. In May 2015, Firmino was included in Brazil's 23-man squad for the 2015 Copa América to be held in Chile. On 21 June, he scored in a defeat of Venezuela to qualify the Sadio for the knockout stage as Group Celsius winners. In May 2018, he was named in Brazil's 23-man squad for the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. On to July, Firmino scored Brazil's second goal in a win over Mexico in the round of 16, having come on as a late substitute. In May 2019, Firmino was included in Brazil's 23-man squad for the 2019 Copa América. Firmino played all 90 minutes of the final against Peru as Brazil won to lift their 9th Copa América title. In June 2021, Firmino was included in Brazil's squad for the 2021 Copa América on home soil. He made a substitute appearance in his nation's defeat to rivals Argentina in the final on 10 July. Firmino was controversially not included in Brazil's squad for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Let's now venture into the realm of style of play and explore the fascinating intricacies it holds. Regarded at his peak as one of the greatest strikers in world football, Firmino is known for his clinical finishing, proficient technical ability and impressive workrate. At Hoffenheim, Firmino primarily played as an attacking midfielder or as a second striker, but was also used as a forward, winger or central midfielder, with Firmino using his speed, close control and vision wherever he is deployed. After initially starting as a left winger at Liverpool under Brendan Rodgers, new manager Jürgen Klopp used Firmino more centrally, often described as a false nine. In later seasons, especially from the season onward, Firmino has also often been used as a central attacking midfielder in a formation, although tasked with significantly more pressing than a player typically does in such a position. Brian Babel, a teammate of Firmino's at Hoffenheim, described him as a tricky player, saying that he can dribble, shoot, he has a great shot, he can play a lot of through balls and his assists are very good, while also praising a heading ability which would not be common amongst other players of Firmino's slender build and relatively small stature. a unique trait which journalist and ESPN contributor Michael Cox has also noted. Babel also stated that Firmino had a humble mentality and no problems with attitude. Manager Emerson Maria also stated that he was impressed with Firmino's strong personality and mentality. In addition to his technical skills, creativity, link-up play, and goal-scoring, Firmino has also been praised by his managers, teammates, and pundits for his positional sense, mobility, intelligent movement, and ability to make attacking runs off the ball, which often draws opposing players out of position and creates space for his teammates. Due to his energy and defensive work rate off the ball, Klopp has referred to Firmino as the engine that propels the team's relentless counter-attacking system. If he loses the ball, he fights for it back. If he loses it again, he fights for it. He looks like the engine of the team. The suitability of Firmino's playing style to Klopp's pressing system has meant that Firmino was referred to as Liverpool's most important player on several occasions during the seasons. Due to Firmino's wide range of skills, Thierry Henry described him as the most complete striker in the Premier League. Likewise, defender Nathan Ake identified him as his toughest opponent, as he could do everything. Firmino is also well known for his popular no-look goals. One of his best-known goal celebrations, the Matador, features in the FIFA 19 video game. Now, let's delve into the intricacies of personal life and explore its various aspects. Firmino married Larissa Pereira in his hometown in June 2017. They have 3 daughters. In November 2022, the couple announced they were expecting a 4th child. In addition to his native Portuguese, Firmino also speaks English and German. Firmino is a Christian and was baptized in 2020 in the swimming pool of Liverpool teammate Alisson. Firmino has been given the nickname Bobby by Liverpool supporters and players, a shortening of his first name Roberto. Firmino is known to spend time with compatriots and teammates Alisson and Fabinho, as well as countrymen Edison and Fred at their houses with their families also. Previously, the group also spent time with Fernandinho and his family before they departed back to Brazil. In December 2016, Firmino was arrested for drunk driving. He was fined £20,000 sterling and had his driving licence revoked for a year when sentenced at Liverpool Magistrates Court in February 2017. Brace yourself for an in-depth analysis as we navigate through club and its far-reaching implications. Club Season League, National Cup, League Cup, Continental, Other, Total Division, Apps, Goals, Figueirense 2009, Serie B 2000, 2010, Serie B 36800, Total 38800, TSG Hoffenheim, Bundesliga 11-3, Bundesliga 37-30, Bundesliga 33-5-10, Bundesliga 33-16-4-6, Bundesliga 33-7-3-3, Total 140-38-11-9 to Liverpool Premier League 31-10-0-0-5, Premier League 35-11-2-0-4-1, Premier League 37-15-1-0-0, Premier League 34-12-1-0-1-0, Premier League 38-9-2-0-0-0, Premier League 36-9-2-0-0-0, Premier League 25-5-1-3-0, Premier League 25-11-0-0-1-0, Total 256-82-14-214-172, Al-Ahli Saudi Pro League 17-3-2-0, Korea, Total 451-131-27-11-14-172. Appearances and goals by club, season and competition. Get ready for a captivating exploration as we unravel the layers of international and their profound significance. National Team Year Apps Goals: Brazil 2014-1, 2015-9-3, 2016-1, 2017-5-0, 2018-11-3, 2019-15-5, 2024-3, 2021-7-1, total 55-17. Appearances and goals by national team and year. Scores and results list. Brazil's goal tally first. Score column indicates score after each Firmino goal. List of international goals scored by Roberto Firmino. Moving ahead, Let's uncover the hidden gems within honours and discover their significance. Liverpool Premier League, FA Cup, EFL Cup, runner-up, FA Community Shield, 2022 UEFA Champions League, runner-up, UEFA Europa League runner-up, UEFA Super Cup, 2019 FIFA Club World Cup, 2019, Brazil Copa America, 2019, runner-up, 2021. Individual Bundesliga Breakthrough of the Season, PFA Player of the Month, January 2016 PFA Fans Player of the Month, January 2016 UEFA Champions League Squad of the Season, Somber Gold, 2018 Highest Scoring Brazilian Player in Premier League History, 82 goals. If you have any suggestions for future videos, feel free to drop them in the comments section.